In a humble railway arch in London's East End, eccentric Bangladeshi car designer Leepu and no-nonsense Cockney car mechanic Bernie,
this is like better than having sex,
are transforming old bangers into mind-boggling concept cars. We persuaded Bernie, Leepu and their team of multinational welders and mechanics to take on the challenge of building a supercar every 3 weeks, then sell it on for a profit. News of the Chop Shop's incredible transformations has travelled fast, and now Leepu and Bernie have been offered the chance to exhibit their next creation at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, the most spectacular car show in the world. But can they produce their most breathtaking supercar yet to wow the hard-to-please crowds at Goodwood?
I have to do a marvellous, great design.
Will the Chop Shop stay afloat?
this business don't succeed, I'm finished.
And can Leepu and Bernie's relationship survive?
You and I have got a love-hate relationship. You love me and I hate you.
It's been 3 months since Leepu arrived from Bangladesh to build supercars with Bernie. And despite the enthusiastic reception their cars have received,
It's fantastic, man!
the Chop Shop is still struggling. But they've been thrown a lifeline with the chance to exhibit a new car at Goodwood.
To build a car for that, I would say that almost guarantees you from going there on the ladder to there.
The Goodwood Festival of Speed is the most lavish car event of the year. Set in the grounds of a stately home, it's a world away from a run-down railway arch in the East End.
We've got to do something real classy, highly modified but subtle.
The problem is, if Leepu is to design a car worthy of Goodwood in just 3 weeks, he will need to start off with something a good deal more sporty than the cheap, box-shaped bangers he's used in the past. So, Bernie's taking Leepu out of London to visit the Long Barn Motor Museum in Sussex, a shrine to one of his favourite cars.
Jaguar.
Owner Dave Clark has spent his life restoring and selling some of Britain's best-loved cars.
Look at this!
Oh my God!
This is like Jaguar heaven, this is.
All these concepts are from nature, from animals. It's like the jaguar, panther, tigers. I love classic cars, I love old cars.
It's cars like this that Leepu and Bernie will be exhibiting alongside at Goodwood in 3 weeks.
$250,000.
For the designer, this is not a proposition to be taken lightly.
These cars have so much history behind it, so much that people respect these cars. If I take a Jaguar, I have to be very, very serious. It is a serious responsibility for me.
Bernie hasn't brought Leepu here just for inspiration. He's hoping that among the wrecks that Dave keeps for parts, they'll find a car to chop.
Look, half the car is eaten by the bush.
Call this one George W.
Why?
Bush.
Oh, Bush.
With Goodwood just 3 weeks away, Leepu and Bernie have to find a car whose basic structure needs as little work as possible.
Even this, that one is definitely too far gone. Look at it, someone's vandalised the whole bloody car.
Despite Bernie's reservations, Leepu sees something in the neglected classic that he might be able to work with.
I mean, I don't see the rust all anywhere.
It's had a colour change one time.
Who cares? Color change, as long as the body's right, as long as the chassis is okay.
These cars are too far gone for Dave to restore, so Bernie's pretty sure he can get a good price.
How much would you want for something like
Cracked
this one?
windshield.
If you guys are gonna do the job that you can do with it, we'd be happy to donate it to the cause team. That'd be
Donate
good. That'd be good
it?
fun. Yeah, really.
But don't we get any discount on that?
You get a door on a
You're
on a
the
bonnet free.
cheapest money in the world.
It's a Chop Shop first, a free car. So just how much of a wreck is it?
Does it start?
We can give it a try.
Old romantic Bernie wheels out some of his best lines to seduce the Jag into starting up.
Come on, my sweet. I'll be nice to you. I'll take you out for dinner. I'll even sleep with you if you start up. Come on, you bastard! Give me some life! I'm not daunted with the state of this whatsoever, because I know we've got an engine that goes, it's got clutch, it's got drive. What we got is something for nothing, and that is wonderful, and that does me old pocket good.
Back in East End London, Bernie's brilliant bargain gets a mixed reception from the Chop Shop team.
Come and welcome the new baby home.
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Yeah, another piece of shit.
For the Bangladeshi contingent, however, this is a great opportunity to work on a British classic.
Feeling very good. Can't wait to start chopping.
To show at Goodwood, this has to be their best car yet, but with only $4,000 for the build, the budget is super tight. And Bernie the businessman knows that just because the Jag was free, it won't stop Leepu from finding ways to eat into their potential profits.
This is what we've got. I can't go out of that budget, Leepu.
I don't want to hear about the budget.
Fucking hell, here we are, back to square one.
Coming up, Leepu's getting creative, but not on the car.
The crazy bastard. Jesus.
With time running out, the team are nowhere near their deadline.
What's been done? Nothing.
And tough times force Bernie to take a break. But will he be back?
I've seen another side of life out here.
Cash-strapped Cockney mechanic Bernie and crazy designer Leepu have been given a knackered old Jaguar XJS to turn into a supercar fit to grace the Goodwood Festival of Speed in just 3 weeks' time. Back at the workshop, Bernie's mechanical team starts stripping the Jag. While Leepu searches for inspiration. Leepu can't start designing until he's had a strong initial idea.
I have to take the top off first. Top off and try to drop it.
With the concept for an ultra-low roof fresh in his mind, the designer Leepu is anxious to get chopping, but already the safety-conscious mechanical team are getting in his way.
Draining the fuel tank, because where there's Leepu, there's sparks.
With the fuel drained, Bernie is still not satisfied that the car is safe. He delays the design even further by ordering the removal of the entire tank.
Can't wait anymore.
You can't wait anymore. We've only started stripping it today, right? You're not doing nothing until that tank is out.
Bernie's meticulous approach contrasts sharply with the style of the devil-may-care designer.
He's been working for the last 48 years in Jags, and he doesn't know how to take a tank off. It's been taking about hours.
Bernie's right to be cautious.
Fucking hell!
A few months earlier, some stray sparks put paid to their first car, Sumo 1, potentially costing the chop shop thousands. Back in the workshop, safety-conscious Bernie is still holding Leepu up, as, unsurprisingly, the fuel tank still refuses to budge.
Tank was checked 22/8/1984.
It's the tank is older than me.
As time ticks on, Leepu steps up beyond his design remit and gives the mechanical team a hand.
I did it. Listen, it's coming out. Cut it. I slapped it twice. It's coming out.
I'll slap you twice in a minute and you'll come out. Lovely. Peace, look at that. Peace.
But it takes more than a bit of masking tape to keep the chop shop's clown prince from making his point.
You know, sometimes I despair. If you had a brain, you'd be dangerous.
Leepu has been blocked from starting on his design for 2 hours.
Excuse me. Hey, leave it there a moment. You've been very stupid and childish as usual.
Now, I said nothing. I just watched.
That is absolute bloody
Anyway,
rubbish.
it's over. Let me get on with it with my work.
At last, Leepu limbers up for his turn at the Jag.